Hello, everyone. Two Seeker 2020 here, sending out much love to everyone. What's this here? No need for vaccines. Hmm. From the National Herald. No need for vaccines. COVID pandemic is over, says former vice president of Pfizer. The pandemic is effectively over and can easily be handled by a properly functioning NHS. Accordingly, the country should immediately be permitted to get back to normal life, says a former vice president of Pfizer. While Pfizer Pharmaceutical had made headlines on the release of their coronavirus vaccine, a former vice president and chief scientist of the company, Dr. Michael Yeadon, has said that there is no need for any vaccines to bring the COVID-19 pandemic to an end. Hmm. We know the deal. Anyway, according to an article published in Lockdown Skeptics, Dr. Michael Yeadon wrote, there's absolutely no need for vaccines to extinguish the pandemic. I've never heard such nonsense talked about vaccines. You do not vaccinate people who aren't at risk from a disease. You also don't set about planning to vaccinate millions of fit and healthy people with a vaccine that hasn't been extensively tested on human subjects. His comments come at the end of a comprehensive criticism of the Scientific Advisor Group for Emergencies, SAGE, a government agency of the UK tasked with advising the central government in emergencies. SAGE has played an important role in determining public lockdown policies in the UK as a response to the COVID-19 virus. Eden also highlights fundamental errors by SAGE in their presuppositions, which cause their overall conclusions to go radically awry, leading to the torturing of the population for at least 7 months or so. SAG says everyone was susceptible and only 7% have been infected. I think this is literally unbelievable. They have ignored all precedent in the field of immunological memory against respiratory viruses. They have either not seen or disregarded excellent quality work from numerous world leading clinical immunologists, which show around 30% of the population had prior immunity. They also have excluded from susceptible a large subset of the youngest children who appear not to become infected, probably because their immature biology means their cells express less of the spike protein receptor called ACE2. I have not assumed all young children don't participate in transmission, but believe a two-thirds value is very conservative. It's not material anyway. So SAGE is demonstrably wrong in one really crucial variable. They have assumed no prior immunity, whereas the evidence clearly points to a value of around 30% and nearly 40% if you include some of the young children who technically are resistant rather than immune. And considering the reality of herd immunity, when susceptibility to a virus falls this low in around 28 to 35%, that population can no longer support an expanding outbreak of disease, and thus the virus wanes and disappears. The pandemic is effectively over and can easily be handled by a properly functioning NHS, National Health Service. Yeah. Accordingly, the country should immediately be permitted to get back to normal life, concludes Eden. So, what do you think, everybody? We know the deal. I know all my subscribers are onto this nonsense. No need for vaccines. COVID pandemic is over, says former vice president of Pfizer. I'll be live tonight if anyone wants to join us. around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's talk. Hope to see everybody there. Much love, everyone. Take care.